Yo guys, what is up? We're here with another Prize Picks video on the channel, and this time we're gonna go ahead and look at the Tottenham versus Man City game that's gonna be played on Tuesday. And I know we're gonna see, Man City has 2 games left while Arsenal has one. Tottenham is already out of the fourth place. Um, but again, I don't know if you guys have seen, but Postecoglou, the coach for Tottenham, said, he's not gonna come out to lose just so that Arsenal doesn't win the title, right? But we'll see. But I believe it though. I believe that he wants to end the season, on a high note, like playing great and winning, especially getting a win over Man City is something, especially against a Man City that's just looking to win, not to slip up. But if you guys saw, Tottenham has been weird lately. They started off so good in the beginning of the season. Now, they've been very consistent. They just lost at home against Liverpool, 4-2. So that's kind of what I'm gonna get into right now with the Man City players. So yeah, like I said, Liverpool was able to beat Tottenham 4-2 in their house. Interestingly enough, though, I feel like this game, I don't know where they're gonna stand. I don't know how it's gonna play out. Just because I don't know if Tottenham's gonna want to play defensive or play like the way Liverpool does. But the thing with Liverpool, they play a lot more open, fast and attacking football. Whereas it's kind of like high risk, high reward. They will probably score 3 or 4 goals on you, but they're gonna get scored on. Today we saw them 3-3 against Aston Villa. Against Tottenham, of course, they scored 4 and they received 2. Man City's more of the team that's gonna take the ball away from you. They'll probably get 1 goal, 2 goals, and then just pass the ball around their back line and their center midfields with Rodri. And that's kind of the strategy for most Man City games. As you guys see, they don't always win, although the last few games they've been winning, scoring 4 or 5 goals. But enough of that. We're going to go ahead and look at the plays right here. Erling Haaland, 4.0 shots. I really like the under on this one. I don't think that Tottenham's going to play super open. If Tottenham plays super open, they're just going to concede 4 or 5 goals easily. They did against Liverpool. But against, Man City, who's great at breaking lines and moving between the lines, um, they'll just give up another 4 or 5 goals if they play that way. But I don't think that Tottenham's going to play that way entirely. So I like the under on 4.0 shots, especially, if there's a good defender. The defenders have a good day marking him, kind of taking it out of the game. He'll get less than that. And then another one that I wanted to see, this one, my play of the day, if he starts. I think you guys have to see if he starts or not. Because as you guys see, the last few games he didn't start against Fulham or Wolverhampton Wanderers. Sorry. I know he started. I believe against Nottingham, Brighton, and Albion. But the thing is, Nottingham at home, weirdly, they're a good team at home. Man City was only able to score 2 goals. They still won, but it's kind of a close game. Against Chelsea, that was a FA Cup semi-final. So Chelsea, they kind of played a close, tight game. Against Brighton, as you guys see, he had 6 shots in a very open game. And I think that when Julian Alvarez starts, like I said, I feel like this is going to be in a Man City game where they try to open up Tottenham. And Tottenham, I feel like they'll probably play a little bit defensive, but they can also, go out and score goals. But it's all in the mentality of the teams right now. I think Man City has to come out and play and just win. They can't afford to slip up like Arsenal did against Villa. They might have lost the title there. But if Julian Alvarez starts at 3.0, I like the over on him for sure. Kevin De Bruyne, 2.5 shots. As you guys see, against Brighton and Chelsea and Nottingham Forest, he had the most. And the reason he has the most is because usually when teams just crack down on defense, strikers and wingers don't get too many shots, but the midfielders are able to come in through the middle and take in long shots and kind of, look for spaces. being unmarked, coming in from the midfielder. But 2.5 shots for Kevin De Bruyne. Again, a lot of these depend on if it starts, depending on the lineups. So I suggest you guys look at the lineups. Kevin De Bruyne, 2.5 shots. I like the over on that one for sure. This is one that I want to look at. 0.5 shots for Kyle Walker. You see, he's not getting any shot, but one shot, you lose his prop. But if you want to gamble on this one, it looks like he's not taking shots. And he's a fullback. He's tasked with defending and kind of sometimes going up and giving crosses. So you want to take the under on this one. I feel like that would be a good one. An extra prop for you guys. You see, he's not taking any shots in the last 5 games, and some of them have been important games, like against Chelsea, Fulham. They beat him 4-0. They scored 5 on Wolves, and he didn't take a single shot. So if you want to take gamble this one, it looks like a safe bet, right? But I don't know. I'm wary of those. The one game you take the under is the one game to get the over. But it looks like a good one either way. Phil Foden, it's another one. He hasn't taken a lot of shots since Real Madrid. That line of 3.0, he's met it twice, but it's the exact line, so you don't get the W on that one. Against Fulham, he had 2 shots. They beat him 4-0. Wolves, 3 shots. They beat him. They scored 5 on them. Same with Brighton. I think they won by 4. So I'm predicting him to have exactly 3 shots, probably 2-3 shots. If it was a 3.5, I'll take the under. If it was a 2.5, I'll take the over. But again, this one is not a very good looking one. I'll stay away from that one. And the last one for Man City that I wanted to see is I like the over on this one, 73.5. If he starts, you see, he hasn't really, against Wolves and Brighton, he had 0 passes. He didn't play. Chelsea, he only had 26. Fulham and Real Madrid, I expect him to have more possession of the ball. Because Pep Guardiola likes it. The way that Pep Guardiola plays defensively is by taking the ball and just not doing anything. They'll pass the ball around and that's how they defend, right? They don't like sitting back and defending as much. I don't know if you see any games against any team, they don't defend by, just parking the bus. They defend by taking the ball and, playing it in areas of the field where, like, the opposing team can't get to them. So I see a very aggressive but also cautious Man City tomorrow. They don't want to slip up. Guardiola doesn't like, in these big games, he tends to be very cautious. He doesn't tend to be very hyper aggressive. But I like the over on this one, if I'm being honest. 73.5 passes. I think he can get over it easily. The 2 games he played, Fulham and Real Madrid on 4, he got way over that line. Let's go get into Tottenham. So as you guys see from the opening of this video, we saw Son at 1.5 shots. I really like the over on this one. Heung-min Son is one of their best players, undoubtedly, without a question. So we don't even think about this one. If there's one that I'll take, I wouldn't even think about it, is Son, 1.5 shots. Taking the over on that one. As you see, shots assisted as well. He's averaging 2.6. So he is a player that's very involved in attacking. He's a attacker, but there's some attacking players that they don't tend to be super involved. They're just shot takers, or they're just assisters. He tends to do almost all of that, assisting, shooting, anything. So if you guys want to take whether the shots or the shots assisted, this is a great one because he might draw attention a lot. He might not get shots, but he might get a good pass in for someone else. So 1.5, I like the over on him as well. And then go shots on target. This one's a little harder. I would stay away from that one, if I'm being honest. And the last one that I want to see for Tottenham is 34.5 passes for James Maddison. I really like the under on this one. As you guys see, against Liverpool, he had 12. And Arsenal had 37. But the most ball dominant team in the league, maybe in the world, is Man City. So 34.5. I firmly believe that James Madison will get under this. He wouldn't even see 30, I would say. So I really love the under on this one, especially against Man City. Even if Tottenham's at home, Man City will be the ball dominant team. And with that, I'll leave you guys this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know which props I missed, which ones you guys like. And, keep liking, keep following. And just, I'll see you guys in the next one.